Hey guys, so we're about to get our next deep dive for NHL 23, as EA did announce that the presentation deep dive will be coming tomorrow, September 15th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. As always, you can do a watch along with us, myself and my community on Twitch, twitch.tv/thoseleeves12. I'll be going live about 10 a.m. tomorrow. However, I want to talk about some of the predictions and things that I'd like to see out of the presentation deep dive. Now, I'm not going to lie. In a normal year, I don't think we've received this much detail about something as small as presentation in terms of year-over-year impact of the game. But because of cross-console consuming all of the resources, obviously this is a light year for features, so they are deciding to highlight some of the bigger changes they made to the presentation, which I do still think is important. Now, we've seen a few screenshots that does highlight the new atmosphere changes to NHL 23, taking more advantage of these flip to Frostbite. Last year, it was more just to get it to work on the next-gen systems. Now they're starting to take advantage of the capabilities that Frostbite does have, and graphically, that's where Frostbite really shines, no pun intended. But we did get word that there are new presentations for all of the arenas in game. Now, that does not include Arizona's new arena that is being played at Arizona State University. However, it was confirmed that they'll be playing in a smaller arena. So think back to, like, I think NHL, I don't know, 14, 15 era where you could use a junior arena. Something along those lines is probably what we're going to see. The screenshots they released yesterday do highlight Madison Square Garden. And I've got to say, in NHL 22, Madison Square Garden was so frustrating to play at because of the shadows on the ice. With that lighter covered roof, it made the game very shadowy on the ice, and I personally just didn't like it. We got other screenshots that do show the Vancouver Canucks arena at Rogers Place, as well as the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I gotta say, it appears that they went just all out on the glow sticks. However, I think the bigger things in terms of presentation are going to be things that the community has asked for, specifically offline players, for quite some time. We have had the same Stanley Cup animation for like 15 years almost, so it was rumored that we will receive a new Stanley Cup animation, which is awesome no matter what. I love franchise mode, and I'm excited to finally get something like that. It's finally being updated. As well as we're getting the hat trick animations back. It does appear, it was confirmed in the trailer that came out when the game was revealed, that it does look like when you score a hat trick, the hats are coming back on the ice. It was also reported that some of the more in-depth presentations for each arena have been put into the game, so I'm expecting to see the shark skid out of the shark head, for example, and things like that. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this isn't a huge improvement year over year, but it is something that does add a lot more dynamics to when you play offline or when you play the game to get a little bit more immersion to it, so it was something that was sorely needed. Some of the other things I would love to see is if there's any more updates to augmented reality. Now, that was famously broken in NHL 22. The features where it showed the graphics on the ice and things like that, I would love to see them expand upon it. I don't know if they will, because I did think that that was actually a really nice addition to the game. Again, nothing huge, but anything that does improve when you're watching the game to make it a little more engaging, that's kind of cool. I would love to see, you know, stats for your HUT team when you're playing Hockey Ultimate Team, if it showed like your team leaders, that kind of stuff, in points or hits maybe. I think that would be pretty unique. However, I don't know if that's something to expect in the presentation deep dive. So guys, if you want to watch along with me and my community, twitch.tv/nosleeves12. I'll be going live at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'll get my live reaction to the presentation deep dive, and then I'll have a video covering all of the ins and outs again later on YouTube. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.